Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective for February 27th, 2020. I hope everyone is enjoying this Pisces season and paying attention to your dreams. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I just want to thank you guys for being on this journey with me, and all of the love and support that you guys show my channel is just really overwhelming. I apologize, sometimes it takes me a while to get back to you guys. But I do read all of your comments, and I will be responding to as many of them as I can. Okay, hopefully in a timely fashion. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into this. So we're going to ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides, what messages do you have for the collective, February 27th, 2020? What messages do you have for the collective, February 27th, 2020? Messages for the collective, February 27th, 2020. Messages for the collective, February 27th, 2020. Okay, Magician energy, maybe Gemini. Oh, nice. Okay, I really like this. Look at this reading, flanked by major arcana cards here, the Magician and the Fool. Wow, so some of us are going back, a little bit backwards, which would make sense. That's Mercury retrograde. Okay, just going back to being our optimistic selves, or maybe we were trying to manifest something and we have to take it back to, take it back to ground zero and start again, which is okay. Some of us just might feel like that's happening because that's sort of a natural byproduct of Mercury retrograde, which can make us a little bit uncomfortable when it slows things down, or we have to redo or revisit, people, emotions, situations that we thought we had already dealt with. But the truth of the matter is it's a blessing, because then you get a second chance, like a mulligan, if any of you play golf, or a redo. Okay, so think of it as like actually getting, anything that you missed, going back over it a second chance. Okay, getting a second chance to go back over that. Now, what's beautiful is your overall energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands card, and Three of Wands card can be a card of waiting, but it can also be a card of waiting for your ships to come in, a sort of knowing that this will happen, but you may have had somewhat of a false start, okay, with the Magician and then ending up with the Fool. But it's really, really nice energy, and I think you guys should feel good about this. Yeah, like don't take it too seriously. But just remember, maybe there was a little bit of a false start, but you're doing things right. And now this time around, you're going to nail it. You're going to get it done right. And you're going to, and you just have that deep inner knowing that growth and expansion is coming to you. Underneath that, we do have the Ten of Swords. This is the ending of a cycle, but it's in reverse. And that means all of the poison, all of the toxicity, all of the negativity that came with this ending is just going to drop away. And it's a huge card of healing, you guys. Yeah, and underneath that, we have the Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is feeling exhausted, feeling really tired, but Spirit's saying, you know what, it's okay. You're going to sort of recover your energy, and you're also going to feel like, okay, a sense of relief coming, or a sense of help. There could be help coming as well. Now, take a look at this. So you're starting off with the Magician, which can be Gemini energy, and the Magician card has been coming up a lot in readings lately. This is all about manifesting. Okay, so remember that in the major arcana, we have the Fool, and then the first card is the Magician. So we have a little bit of a reverse in the cycle, which again, like I was describing, could be what's going on in Mercury retrograde. But what's happening here? The magician is the master manifester. He has all of the tools. So you can see he has a cup, he has a pentacle, he has swords, he has wands. Okay, and he's trying to manifest his greatest desires. So whatever that might be, it might be in love, it might be in finance, it might be in work. Okay, it could be a creative project, it could be in your family, could be health and wellness, whatever, however that resonates with you. You have all of the tools. You just have to learn how to use them properly. And what I'm seeing here is that you have learned, and maybe you even, you even have manifested before, but there's a little bit of nervousness and anxiety and being blinded to something, not being able to see the big picture, making things to seem worse than they really are by over analyzing and thinking. Now remember that Mercury is rules Gemini, and also rules Virgo. And if you guys have any Virgo in your charts, you guys also know that the Virgo card is the over analyzer. So some of you might be stuck in this over analytic energy when you're trying to, you're just thinking about the what ifs, the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and you're really working yourself up into a frenzy, and it's really delaying or holding back what it is that you're trying to manifest. So remember, what we manifest, the universe responds to energy, what we are. It doesn't respond to our words. So if you're thinking, oh man, okay, I really wanted to manifest my soulmate, or I really wanted to manifest, a job offer, and it hasn't come in, and what did I do wrong? And you know what? I always do something wrong. I'm always messing this up. I'm getting like somebody who's very sort of anxious, somebody whose thoughts and maybe speech patterns are going a mile a minute. And it's really slowing down the process, okay? Even though this is swords energy, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I am getting really that sort of Virgo, that Gemini energy, in this card with over analyzing, and that's blocking. You're standing in your own way, and Spirit's asking you just to relax, because we see that block coming with the Six of Swords, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and this is help coming to help you get to a move, help you with a move, or help you with moving in a better direction, or taking things to, a more peaceful place or to a better place for you, whether that's at work, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's with love. And I can see that things are a little bit stagnant because you're overthinking, you're feeling hijacked, you're feeling trapped. And if you listen to my readings, I always love to say, if you're feeling you're only trapped when you tell yourself you're trapped. Okay, but this is also, again, I'm picking up on a lot of Mercury retrograde energy here. So you could be trying to manifest someone or something. Okay, and it looks like it's coming back into your life, and you're really nervous about it, and you're thinking about, oh, maybe you're trying to manifest a person, and you're like, oh, but I'm not where I want to be physically, or I don't look good enough, or I'm not smart enough, or, is everything right? And you're just like you're in this like really nervous, anxious energy where you're almost putting yourself down. But whatever it is you're doing, if you're not putting yourself down, you're creating sort of a mental block, okay, to whatever it is you're trying to manifest. But it looks like with this card in reverse, that could have you in a stuck energy. But for some of you, this is a card of waiting, and you sort of a card of knowing. It looks like somebody or something is coming back around. And with this Fool card coming out in the end, which I absolutely love these two cards together, the Fool card saying, you know what, it's coming back around, and you're getting a new opportunity to start over, whether that's with a love interest, maybe with it's a job, maybe I'm getting for some of you, you sent a message or an email that you think just like ruined everything or ruined your chances. And, Spirit's saying, it might have you in your head, but truthfully, it's going to come back around, and you're going to get a second chance. Okay. And this is growth and expansion. And this is like waiting for your ships to come in. You've been doing the work. Don't let one little stumble, one little slip of the words, or saying the wrong thing, or making the wrong choice, or what have you, think that all is lost. Okay, so this is actually a really nice reading, and I kind of have this like playful feeling, like almost like a giggle, kind of like, I can see you, I feel this energy of you being overly worked up, and maybe your person or a job, somebody kind of laughing and be like, oh, stop being so silly, it's not that big of a deal, right? That's sort of the energy I'm picking up on here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some energy oracles for you and see what additional messages Spirit has for you guys. for February 27th, 2020. Like, I just keep getting that message, like, everything's okay. You're making it out to be much worse. And I'm smiling and almost laughing about it. You know, like you're being silly. Okay, but not in a rude way or anything like that. Number 4, happy family. Yeah, this could have to do with a relationship or something having to do with your family. It could also be work, you know, something that's going to bring you guys some stability and happiness to you and your family, whatever that might be, you know, your soul tribe, your, you know, whatever or whomever you take care of. And 4s are about stability. Yay, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. 38 is the card, breaks down to 11, and this is all about your heart chakra. So some of you, I am feeling right now a little bit of tightness in my chest, and I feel like that's because you feel like you can actually, or you're about to manifest what it is you want. And I'm getting this real sense of anticipation, this feeling of like that nervousness. And it's really as I pulled this card, my heart just really got really tight here, thinking like, oh, okay, like this is actually happening. Okay, or I didn't really actually ruin this all with this one little misstep, or, you know, what have you. And that this is a matter of the heart. So try to relax. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. Try to relax. You should be excited because I really do feel like good things are coming to you with this Fool energy, and you're really getting the second chance to start over. Okay, and then we get anxiety. Yeah, 1 and 8 breaks down to a 9. Again, that's exactly what I was just saying to you guys. This anxiety is showing up in that 8 of Swords energy. Okay, the 8 of Swords energy is like, you know, I made a mistake, you're worrying about it, and that might actually be causing some delays here. And the anxiety is also of this anticipation of this waiting. Is this person going to respond to me? Am I going to get that job? Did I ruin it? And I just feel like, you know, it's this anticipation and this anxiety, but it's not all that bad. But Spirit is just saying, okay, you know, just relax, it's going to be okay. You know, it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. There is growth and expansion here for you. You're getting a second chance, a new lease on life, at work, with this person, in love. Okay, you're getting a mulligan, a redo. All right, let's go ahead and pull additional messages for the collective, February 27th, 2020. All right, you get denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Again, so this is that anxiety. This is you guys are a little bit afraid here. You're afraid you've messed up, or you're afraid that you won't, you know, that your ships won't actually come in. I'm getting you sort of somebody checking their messages all the time, or somebody looking out the window waiting for that package, you know, whatever it might be, checking your analytics, checking your bank account. You know, is this really going to happen? You know, are we really going forward? All right. And service. I feel good when I can help others. Yeah, that's real Virgo energy. So I might be talking to a Virgo. You guys might be dealing with a Virgo. But remember that, you know, remember why you're doing this or what's going on here. You know, and I feel like, again, this does have to do with this happy family card and whatever it is that you're manifesting, whether it's in business. Because remember, this is somebody he's a merchant. So it's import, export. So it could have to do with your finances. And remember that the stability that you're bringing in and that you're working towards, even though it might be really exciting and it might be a lifelong dream, do think about how it's helping you and how it's helping others. Are you giving back to others? Remember, there might be, you know, getting a job, you know, a good job or a stable job might be really good for your ego and really, I want to say really validating, you know, all of the hard work that you've put into it, but then also, you know, how it helps you pay your bills, how it helps you give back to others, how it helps you maintain your family, or your pets, or helps you take, you know, how it helps you take care of others and yourself. Okay. So it's a really nice message, but I do get a lot of that Virgo energy there with that I analyze, over analysis, you know, and just, you know, Spirit's like, don't worry, don't be such a worrywart, you know, things are going to be okay. All right, final message for the collective, February 27th, 2020. New love. Oh, yeah. So for some of you, I'm getting you might be worried about, you might have brought a baby home, or you might be just like worried about a pregnancy or something having to do with your children. Okay. And you might feel like, oh, I really messed this up, but, Spirit saying you didn't mess it up. It's not that big of a deal. I sort of get, like a new mom, like worrying about eating the wrong thing, or I can't believe, I didn't know. I don't know, like really were like reading something and sort of being a little bit hypochondriac, and spirit saying it really wasn't that big deal. Everything's going to be fine. For others of you, it's manifesting a new love, like a new romantic partnership. And that's what has you in this state of anticipation and worry. And for others of you, it's like a new love, like a new passion, whether it's at work or whether it's, something, that, love doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be in the family situation, or it could be that you love your work or you love your hobby. Maybe it's restoring cars, or maybe it's, animals, or whatever it might be, but that this new love is coming. And with the Fool energy, it's such an auspicious sign. It's such a good omen. Things are going to be okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Stop over analyzing, because that's only going to keep you in this stuck energy. You are definitely getting a second chance. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you guys so much. Spirit just wants you to relax. I'm also asking you to relax. If you need to, meditate or pray, but everything's going to be fine. And the less you focus on the negatives, the more they'll drop away. All right, and focus on your desired outcome. All right, so thank you. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. And I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful day.